Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm so glad you decided to join me. My name is Stacey and I'm an infidelity coach. I specialize in helping the unfaithful heal from their affair and actually help them end their affair and prevent relapse. If you would like to work with me one-on-one, check the description box below, and all the information and a link to my calendar will be down there, or you can email me and we can chat that way. But let's get into today's video. Okay, so what if my affair partner is the one I'm supposed to be with? So I get this question a lot, and I actually said it myself, like, what if I'm supposed to be with him? Maybe I should have married him. Like, what's the deal? So I want to talk about why we ask ourselves this question. Not necessarily answer the question, but why we ask ourselves this question, because I think it's very important to understand why we're asking this, especially when it comes to an affair. Now, if you're single and you're dating, that's a different story. But if you are having an affair and now you're starting to wonder if your affair partner's the one, we need to examine that. Okay, so I have 5 reasons why I believe we ask ourselves this question. Number 1 is because we're trauma bonding. And what that means is when we're having an affair, a lot of times your affair partner is experiencing the same thing in their marriage that you're experiencing in yours. So you're bonding over that little shared trauma, and you might have been there for each other through some kind of grief or something. You're there, you're supporting each other, you're validating each other, you're accepting each other, and you may not be experiencing that at home with your spouse. So you're like, wait a minute, this is what I want. I want someone to support me. I want someone to be my friend. I want this type of relationship. Maybe this is the person I'm supposed to be with. And an affair is really good about casting confusion. I believe that an affair is sent straight from hell. Like, it's nothing, God has nothing to do with this person coming to you. Now, the person is not evil, I don't want to say that, but I just believe that we are set up by Satan when we get into an affair, in other words. But that's a different story. So the confusion, that's where it comes from. The wondering of, did I make the wrong decision marrying my spouse? Should I be with this person because this person gets me? Okay, that's the first reason. Number 2, they make us happy by fulfilling a need or a wound. So I want to say something when it comes to having an affair. The affair partner is really good about soothing a childhood wound. A lot of times a childhood wound will pose itself as a need, but really it's a wound, it's pain, it's something that we did not get from childhood that is causing us to go with the affair partner. We may not see this is a deeper level. So you have a couple of levels when it comes to why we had an affair. Your first one is there is lack in the marriage, there's fighting, there's arguing, there's a disconnect in the marriage. The real reason, like the second level, and this is the real reason, is because there's a childhood wound there, and that childhood wound is what directs our life, and it's all happening subconscious and we don't realize it. So this is another reason why we think we're supposed to be with this person, is because they are doing something for us that someone else has not, or we have experienced a connection with them that we've never experienced before, that kind of thing. So that's why we ask that, because of a childhood wound that is speaking louder than anything else. Okay, number 3, or let me just say louder than our value system. Number 3, we're looking to people to validate us. So a lot of times we think that we're supposed to be with this person because the affair partner really validates us and really helps us to feel good about ourselves, helps us to feel accepted and understood and heard and seen, and we have a great emotional connection with them. That's one of the reasons why we think we should be with that person. Number 5, they provide did I skip number 4? Yes. Let's go back. Number 4, we expect them to change our life forever. So we have a lot of expectation when it comes to the affair partner and marriage and happily ever after. We expect to have with them what we don't have with our spouse, and we expect to get into a relationship with our affair partner and it be better than the relationship with our spouse, and we won't have any problems with our affair partner like we have with our spouse. The whole 9 yards. The grass is greener on the other side, and someone once said the grass is greener on the other side because it's fake. And I thought that was like, yeah, that's so true. It's so true in an affair, because we don't understand the stages of a relationship that every marriage and every relationship will go through. And even if we marry our affair partner, we will get to a place where we're thinking, maybe I shouldn't have married you, because that's just how a relationship works. So instead of focusing on, is this the person I should be with, maybe I need to learn about how marriage works, that kind of stuff, and get myself healed and grow from this affair. Okay, now number 5. They provide a safe space for us to express ourselves, therefore creating a deep emotional connection. That says it all. So because they get us, because they listen to us and we listen to them, and there's no judgment, we're creating emotional intimacy. And the foundation of intimacy is that emotional connection, that strong emotional connection. And it's built through acceptance, no judgment, being seen, being heard, and being validated. Now, I'm not saying it's not terrible to get validation from people. We just shouldn't expect validation from them forever. Or we shouldn't just look to people to validate us. Let me just say that. So the strong emotional connection with this person is something I've never felt before. I don't know what's going on. That will cause us to think that maybe this is the person we're supposed to be with. But a word of warning to the wise, or caution, even though you have an emotional connection with that spouse, that affair partner right now, if you marry them, it's very possible you will lose that connection, because emotional connection is something that is constantly being built. It's something that has to be prioritized. It's not something that you do one time or you experience in the beginning and then you let it go, because you can disconnect from your affair partner just like you disconnected from your husband. So keep that in mind. Now, what we should ask ourselves instead is, if we are so much alike, is it possible that when we go through hard times as a couple, myself and the affair partner, that this person will respond to me the same way that he's responding to his wife and their difficult times? And is it possible that I will respond to him the same way that I'm responding to my husband in our difficult times? That's what we really should be asking ourselves that question. Not, is he the one? Because I'm not even going to give my opinion on that, but we shouldn't be asking, is he the one? We should be asking, what's going to happen if I get with this person in a full-time relationship? That's the question. All right, guys, I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll see you next time. Bye.